Lord Jamar, that's my dude right there. I think he keeps it realer than just.
You've seen some of his interviews?
Oh yeah. I love it. I love Lord Jamar. Keep it 100. Always.
Nah, he don't keep it 100.
The fact that Grandmaster Kaz,
he keeping it a half.
You know, the Vlad TV has gotten onto his radar with my Lord Jamar interviews. I'm giving myself a little gold star right now.
I'm telling you, man.
You know what I mean? So you've seen the Lord Jamar stuff that we did. So Jamar had was a very opinionated guy. And he raised a lot of eyebrows when he said that, that white rappers are guests in the house of hip hop.
Wow.
Have you seen this interview, by the way?
No, I don't remember hearing him say that, but it sounds like him.
You know, and he's not saying that they're not welcome in the house.
No, but they are guests.
He says, that hip hop is a black art form, and if you're a white rapper, you are a guest in the house of hip hop.
Hip hop is an urban
this has sparked a lot of back and forth with a lot of different black and white rappers. Some who agree, some who disagree, and it's caused some, Jamar to go back and address some of these people and so forth. From the world's first rapper. How do you feel about this statement?
I think anybody that got involved into hip-hop later on in the game are guests of hip-hop. And whoever existed, whatever hip-hop is or was when it started, that's what hip-hop is. And if you decide to get down with it or become part of it later on, you're a guest. I don't care what color you are. White, black, orange, Latino, it doesn't matter. Latinos weren't involved in hip-hop.
They were involved before you.
In the early days of hip-hop.
They were.
One or two.
One or two light skins?
My partner, Disco Wiz, my first DJ partner in hip-hop, he used to beat up people in the street for telling them, why you hanging with them niggas?
I'm glad he beat them up. They should have never said that.
He was Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican, half Cuban.
Just like Fat Joe, half and half.
Brothers, you know what I mean? Dressed, everything, you know what I mean? And he would always catch flack from Puerto Ricans for being with me.
From some.
You know what I mean?
Can't put it on all.
Fuck out, you know what I mean?
As he should.
But, so when in like 78, 79, more Latinos started migrating toward hip hop, you know what I mean, and start dancing as B-boys and stuff. They kind of changed the whole fabric of
They're the ones that took everything around.
As B-boys.
Okay, notice this video is almost pushing 10 years ago. Lately, well, a few months ago, when Fat Joe turned up on Twitter about this video, Kaz came real quick to give an apology to Fat Joe. Because you could be a detective, and that was an apology. He said he put his foot in his mouth on Vlad TV. My whole point here is that Kaz is not being genuine. Because to say Puerto Ricans came more in the 78 when only he had 2 Puerto Rican DJs and one was half Cuban. Why Grandmaster Kaz never had a black DJ? If they wasn't really around, why didn't you have a black DJ? Then to say 1 or 2, there's Boricuas that are darker than Kaz. Roberto Clemente is darker than Kaz. And Tito Trinidad. So for him to say, we only seen 1 or 2, that's ignorant. And yes, I'm glad you called out the racist people that are being racist on the Latino side, but also call the black people that are being racist, because it goes both ways of ignorance. You can't put something on just one culture, because it's not. And you can't put it on all Boricuas, because I didn't grow up like that. I grew up very united with my African-American people in New York City. So for him to say, the funny part is Lord Jamar doesn't even know the history. He's going around saying things about Puerto Ricans wearing Nazi signs when every gang member wore that. And if Lord Jamar was real, he would have called Fat Joe on his platform and questioned Fat Joe. Because Fat Joe's the one that said 50-50. So they should question Fat Joe. The answer has to come out of him. But they know very well, and I believe Charlie Chase is the co-founder. I know he is the co-founder of the Cold Crush Brothers, and I'm now going to research if he was probably even before Kaz. So Kaz, keep on poking the bear in your people, and you're going to find out more information that's been hidden.